Welcome to Dollhouses and More by Madeline Collette. Let's take a tour of my dollhouse in my bakery shop. Here is my Dollhouse Bakery Shop. If you notice, it's in a really pretty soft mauve color with very bright white trim work around the windows, the flower boxes and shutters. If you notice, the table is claw feet, which is very traditional in dollhouses. I built this dollhouse in a New Orleans or Parisian style, which I happen to like, and I'm really proud of it. Note the rails on top of the roof. Now we're going to do a close-up of each of the floors. Here's the first floor. It's the bakery. You have some pretty awnings over the windows with some millwork, flowers. There's the bakery shop. You have some white flower boxes cascading with pretty roses. That's a pretty bakery shop sign. And then you can see in the bakery through display windows. And the beautiful pink and white stripe awning. And then the nice porch, the banisters with banisters. Now that's the second floor, again, the white trim and the beautiful roses cascading out of the flower boxes. This is the third story. And there's the roof with the beautiful New Orleans inspired railings. This is the front opening dollhouse. When we go in for the tour, you'll see that the dollhouse opens in the front. You can look into each of the windows, which I think is really nice. The lights are on. And I just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like with the lights on. There's the pretty curtains that I made and the beautiful roses cascading out of the window boxes. There's the bakery where you can see the customers and the woman working on the cakes. And those pretty plants, the beautiful millwork. There's the clawfoot table again. I prefer the front opening dollhouse over the conventional dollhouses that open from the back. It's better accessibility. So now we're going to start the tour inside. First we'll go and just do a little scan of all the different rooms. There are 4 rooms and then a bakery. The first floor is the bakery. We're going to go in and this is just a quick scan of it, and then we're going to go in and look at it in more detail. There's a little girl who bought some bread. There's the woman that works the cash register. She's got a bunch of cakes behind her, all different flavors, chocolate, pies. Then you have the lollipop display, which is really cute. You have a cake on the counter there. This is the penny candy section for the children to come and buy their penny candies. And the kids love the penny candies. It's very realistic looking. There's the tongs to pick up the cookies or other pastries with, and the paper that you pick up the donuts or bakery items with. And you can see the back of the cash register. And there's another look at the cash register. There's a sign with the different cakes that you can buy. There's this string to wrap the boxes in, and looking at the cake display again, and there's another sign. Here's the bread wall with all different kinds of breads you can buy, all delicious breads and cakes. There's the soda fountain. She's making some, here's some ice cream, some sundaes. And there's the string, comes down from the ceiling. And then she ties the boxes up with string when the customer buys a cake or cookies or pastries. There again we have the penny candies. The counter. And then there's a display with some black and white cookies and donuts and all these goodies. More of the candy display and some more cupcakes and black and white cookies for sale. And if you look in this display, you'll see Easter bunnies and Easter baskets. I guess they're going to have a sale price on it to try to sell what they have left. There's the penny candies again, and a penny candy machine, and some more cookies and cupcakes, and the penny candies, the bread. I love the cakes. There's all different flavors and choices. And there's that bread sign again. I just love that bread sign. The bread is baked daily. It's always fresh. Here's a little cupcake sign and cute little cupcake display. And I love the wallpaper I chose. It's a pink and white stripe, which is very nostalgic of bakeries. And there's the lamp. There's a lot of lighting in this bakery. Here's a cute little cupcake display, which I really adore. An American flag cake, black and white cookies, some pies, a chocolate cake, a nice cake in a covered dish. Here's a sign. It tells you what they have to offer. Here's something, another sign that tells you about all the different fillings you can get in your cakes. There's the paper roller, and you've got another display full of cakes. It's well lit, and cookies. And you have more tissue paper there and a coffee grinder. The details are what makes the dollhouse. There's a little girl. She just bought some cotton candy. But it's these little details that make a dollhouse. There's the coffee sign, 2 cents. Don't we wish that was the price today? More cakes on display. Just little items to make it look nice, decorative. There's a clock. Tell them what time it is. More cakes on display. Just brings that realism. There's a sign. Waitress wanted. Please pay when served. But I do like the way it turned out with the checkered floor and the pink and white striped wallpaper. There's the table. It has a nice little napkin holder and a sugar dispenser and some tea, and looks like somebody just got done eating with some pretty flowers. There's a little boy. He's got one of them hoop and stick toys from the old days. And there's the girl in the background with the cotton candy. Another table for the customers. Looks like somebody just finished up. And there's some cake boxes and a gumball machine near the penny candy for the kids to buy their gumballs. There's the lady who makes the cakes. Let's see what she's got on the table. She has a whole bunch of things that she needs to make all the cakes, and she's got some cakes that she made. It looks like she has some chocolate powder. Or some cakes she made. And there's a sign that tells the hours of the shop, the customers, so they know when it's open. There's the little girl that bought the bread, and she bought a lot of bread. It looks like she's going to bring that home to her family. There's her little dog. Must have came with her to the bakery. Everybody knows each other. It's a small town. And there's the display that's in the window. We have a wedding cake, and we have some pretty cakes in there, and it's just nicely decorated. That checker floor that I love. I think that's very nostalgic, reminiscent of a bakery. There's another display that sits in the window with some wedding cakes and birthday cakes and chocolate cakes and strawberry cakes. And that's the bakery. Now we're going to go upstairs. Let's see. We're going to go into the tea room and the bakery. It looks like a family's in there. They must have just got done eating. Here's the pretty fireplace. Nicely decorated with a mirror and some nice ornaments on top, old-fashioned ornaments. And then you see the grandfather clock. It's pretty. And there's a very nice wallpaper in here, a toll, a French toll. And there's the little family. The girl has a little box. Must have bought some bakery items in a little bag there, shopping bag. And a cake on the table, a nice chandelier. And there's the mother. The little girl with her dog, and the father. Looks like they're posing for a picture. And there's the cart that they were served with, that the person served them with. And there's a beautiful painting over it. Here's another display case full of goodies. And here's the tea room bakery sign. There's some beautiful cakes and cookies that you can buy, that you can sample and taste. Seems like the family just got done having them. Very pretty French rug. I did get that from France. And a beautiful ceiling decoration with a pretty chandelier. Another look at the pastries in the display. It's the realism that makes the dollhouse extra special. And here's the kitchen where it all happens, where they make the cakes. There's a little wine box full of wine. That's from Germany. And there's an old potbelly stove and a bowl and picture on a basin. Nice picture. The old sink with the pump, some shelving, some pictures for decoration. Looks like she has some bread out there. There's the woman that makes all the cakes, and she helps the other lady with the pastries and cakes. And there's a sign, tells you things are served fresh. There's the Cafe Paris. There's the stove, the old-fashioned stove and refrigerator. And here's the woman that serves to the people, an old-fashioned phone from the old days. Now we're going to go upstairs to the hotel room because they have guests in this hotel. A pretty chair, and I guess the guest went shopping. That's a nice chair and a nice mirror for decorative reasons, and pretty flowers that I made, and a nice pretty flower dresser and a mirror. And there's the woman who's staying in the room. And there's her wreath that I made, and the hotel sign, and the pretty garland I made to give the room extra decoration. There's a pretty chandelier. This is the guest hotel room. And it looks like she put her hat out. And there's a beautiful fireplace to keep her warm and cozy, and more pretty flowers in the room, and a nice picture over the fireplace. A place of vanity, and it looks like she left her makeup there, and her, jewelry, excuse me. Her jewelry. Looks like she just moves the jewelry back. Some pretty flowers. Hat boxes. Nice rug. There's her suitcase and her hat box. And on the bed is a tray, a serving tray. And here is the guest's, the bathroom. There's the old clawfoot tub, a very pretty rug and mirror for decorative reasons, and decorative flowers, and an old screen, an old, they call it a fainting couch. There's a beautiful picture, and there's the girl with some pretty flowers in her hair, and storage for the guest, another wreath. I like the pink and white polka dotted paper that I put in this room. And there's the mirror and the sink, and a towel, another wreath. That's the bathroom area for the guests that stay in the hotel, and for the people that come to the bakery and the tea room. So we're just going to have a quick scan of the Dollhouse Bakery, so you can get another scan of what it looks like before we close it up. Now we're going to close it up. That's what I love about the front opening dollhouse. So easy to get to. You just close it up. You don't have to turn it around. Dollhouses are heavy. A lot of people do put them on turntables. And there's the pretty flowers that adorn the bakery, and the beautiful window boxes with the roses cascading out of them, and the pretty awnings, the pink and white stripe awning, and the clawfoot table. And just going to take another tour of the front of the house. There's the pretty railings. It looks very New Orleans, very Parisian. There's another glimpse of it with the doors closed. There's the railings on the top. Please subscribe and like and share to Dollhouses and More by Madeline Collette. Thanks for touring my dollhouse and bakery. Hope you will come back for another visit. See you soon.